You see what I'm saying? Now you see how this works. Because they still, your family members who still in this shit are still agents of the system, of this matrix. So they can hack them in any given. I've seen it happen. My mama was literally walking in the door, and I seen a beam of energy go down, and it hacked her. And then she turned around and started fucking with me. With my own 2 fucking eyes, y'all. With my own 2 fucking eyes. I was like, oh, did she just get fucking hacked? And it's just an invisible beam of energy. It's a transparent beam of energy that hacks into their crown chakra and starts to fuck with it. Which is why we know. This is why we know that y'all the boy govern Saturn, because Saturn is your crown chakra. Why your chakra system is still enslaved in this matrix. Now, the more you feed your soul, the weaker your neocortex becomes. Now, the only way up out of this is through internal ascension. It's the only true way of defeating archonic forces inside of you. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? And like I said, the archonic forces outside of you are lesser archons, like they showed you in Dr. Sleep. You had the true knights. You see what I'm saying? They were the archonic forces outside of you. The only thing they showed you in the movie that was deadlier than the true knights was the motherfuckers supernatural archons at the Overlook Hotel, which was the neocortex. Right. And the Overlook Hotel represented the neocortex, and the maze represented the neurons. The neuronic pathways of the neocortex. This shit deep, y'all. Let's continue here. Let's continue. Let's see. But there's a grand awakening happening on the planet. We gave them a certain time limit, 6,000 years, these archons, to rule. We gave them a 6,000 year cycle, which is nothing but 3 zodiacs, 3 zodiacal cycles. Pisces being their best one so far, With this, they got a lot of motherfuckers down with this religion. You see what I'm saying? Religare, to imprison you. You see what I'm saying? Latin. Now, that's how they got you. This grand awakening happened. The rise of the divine, the resurrection of the dead, the sleeping gods, the resurrection of the divine feminine and the divine masculine. The divine feminine, dive inside yourself. That's all divine means. And the divine masculine, dive inside yourself. That's all it means. The divine feminine and masculine awakening is happening inside of you. You see what I'm saying? It's happening inside of you. And you have the dark feminine and dark masculine, which is your melanin. You see what I'm saying? Your melanin awakening. Because your light consciousness, your soul consciousness give way to your melanin consciousness. You see what I'm saying? And it's an infinity loop. They feed off each other. And the more they feed off each other, the stronger you get. You see what I'm saying? The stronger your spiritual stamina becomes, and by extension, your spiritual powers. So now, you must have this Kundalini awakening. This God is known as Kundalini, which is nothing but a suppressed spiritual force of your spine, soul force of your spine, must be risen back up to meet the god Shiva in your first eye, and they travel together to your crown, outward into your Godhead. You see what I'm saying? And that's how you come out of this archonic matrix. And that's how it seems like everybody's getting fucked with, but sages and magi and fucking Jedi and psychics and oracles and shit. And the reason why is because they free. They free in here. So since they free in here, they automatically free out there. No matter what trials and tribulations they go through. This is a literal ability in Star Wars called Altus Support, which is a meditative exercise when you start to meditate on your force. Altus Support just means high tempo, so we're talking about up here, pioneer. When you start to get up here and meditate on that force inside of you, then once it awakens, and you'll send up out of here and come back into your Godhead, your true self. You see what I'm saying? Your true self inside of you. Then that's when you become free. You see what I'm saying? That's what the concept of freedom is. Freedom. You see what I'm saying? You have freed your mind. This dome that you see the saints have around them is an enlightened dome around them, a halo, as we call it. Freedom is nothing but the halo around the saints.